My name's Duane Rendle, and I'm the Dean of Students at St. Mike's. And one of my main responsibilities is overseeing the college's residence operation, which has about 550 students living on campus each year. At St. Mike's, we're very fortunate to have a few different styles of residence buildings that each have their own character. Sbera Hall is our newest building and was designed to complement the architecture of St. Basil's Church, which sits just behind it. Sbera was opened in 2001 and is mainly comprised of single rooms, so it's where the majority of our upper year students live. And one of the unique features of Sbera is that every room comes with its own sink. Elmsley Hall and Loretto College are both located on St. Mary Street, just opposite each other, and they were both built in the 1950s. Loretto is an all-female residence that is closely integrated with St. Mike's, but has its own administration and its own meal plan. Elmsley Hall has just over 100 double rooms, making it our largest residence for first-year students. It's also the building where our 24-hour porter's desk is located, so it's one of our main campus hubs. And I'm pleased to report that Elmsley Hall underwent extensive renovations in 2020, so the look of the rooms is very contemporary and modern. The Queen's Park buildings of Fisher, Moore, and Teefy were constructed in the 1930s and modeled after the architecture of Oxford and Cambridge. The views from these buildings is really quite stunning, as the rooms either look out onto our quad or onto Queen's Park, where the Ontario Legislature is located. Currently, Fisher and Teefy are reserved for females, and Morehouse is an all-male dorm. And most of the rooms in these buildings are doubles, so again, they're mainly home to first-year students. Finally, we have the historic houses on Elmsley Place, which have been described as the architectural jewel in the St. Mike's crown. These Victorian homes are all more than 100 years old and were actually all part of one of Toronto's first subdivisions. The two houses that have been designated for residence offer a combination of single and double rooms, so they're home to both first-year and upper-year students of both sexes. These buildings underwent extensive renovations in 2008, and many of their unique heritage features have been preserved. St. Mike's offers a traditional residence experience, which means students are assigned to a room in an individual house, which are sometimes actual houses, but often just floors within a building, and then the members of each house share common facilities like the TV room, the washrooms, and the laundry rooms. And then all residents would have access to the larger facilities on campus, like the Kelly Library, our wellness studio, the weight room, our student lounge, and Mike's Cafe. Life in residence tend to revolve around the dining hall, which at St. Mike's is called the Canada Room, which is a beautiful wood-paneled hall with lots of historic crests and memorabilia. And it provides a really wonderful setting for students to share meals and socialize with each other. Our meal plans are all you care to eat, which means you can come in as often as you like and have as many servings as you like. And this is one of the biggest advantages of residence, that you don't need to worry about shopping for food or preparing your meals or cleaning the dishes afterwards. You just show up at mealtime and the food is right there waiting for you. So you can't beat the convenience. One of the coolest things about the University of Toronto is that it's located right in the heart of downtown Toronto. So when you live on campus, you are literally just steps away from all of the opportunities that Canada's largest city has to offer, like museums and art galleries, restaurants and retail stores, and many other opportunities. Toronto has a world-class transit system with 3 separate subway lines that are all within a 5-minute walk from St. Mike's. So getting around the city is really easy and convenient. I've often felt that moving into a college dorm is one of those rites of passage that marks the transition from one's adolescence to adulthood. Yes, you're living on your own. Yes, you're living away from your family, but you're also living in a supportive community with dons and residence life staff and student leaders who are all here to assist you. And of course, the very nature of residence is set up to help you meet new people and make new friends. And that's one of the mandates of our Residence Council, to create opportunities for residents to socialize and get to know each other. For instance, every year the Council organizes an annual tournament called the Dean's Cup, where the various houses compete in a series of friendly competitions like trivia contests and sporting events, and even charity drives. So there's always lots of fun activities happening and chances to get involved. Speaking as someone who used to live in the SMC residence, I can tell you that immersing yourself in a community with students from all different parts of Canada and all different parts of the world is a tremendously enriching experience. and one that can really help prepare students for life in our increasingly connected world. And with all the ways that students have to stay in touch with each other, I think you'll find that the friends you make during your short stay in residence are destined to be people that you'll stay in touch with for the rest of your life.